Hi, gang. Here we are, week 7. We're talking about heart and blood vessels in human biology, and I'm Dr. Gustin. Um, so I'm looking at my little video, my little picture here. I realize I look very bundled up. I'm sitting at home and I'm really cold for some reason. So I'm all bundled up, but hopefully it'll get warm really soon. Um, yeah, so I just want to welcome you to week 7. I know this week we're supposed to have a mental health day on Friday, and it's kind of awkward with the online class that you don't really have a set day for um, classes to be meeting. But I cut back a little bit in the lab and a little bit in lecture. It probably won't feel like a whole lot to you, but I did do that. You have exam 2 this week. We actually have a lot going on this week. So get exam 2 done and then do the lab and lecture materials with the quizzes. Um, the week that we have our second mental health day, which is week number 10, you actually should have more of a break in this class because what I'm going to do is take week 9 and week 10, the nervous system lecture and lab, and make that available in week 9, but it's not going to be due till the end of week 10. So what I'm going to recommend is that you do week 9, you do the nervous system lecture and lab, and then week 10, do your exam 3. And that's gives you kind of a pretty good break for week 10. But otherwise, the routine's just the same. I'll remind you of that as we get closer, but the routine's just the same. Everything's due on Sunday, and we have exam 2, lab and lecture quiz. Everything's ready for you. So practice your circulation of the blood through the heart. You should be able to say it. You know, the vena cava goes into the right atrium, goes through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle, out the pulmonary valve into the lungs, back into the pulmonary valve to the pulmonary arteries, to the lungs, to the pulmonary veins. That whole thing. And I haven't practiced it for a long time, but I've done it so many times that I remember it. It is amazing that when you know somebody who has heart disease, all of that stuff becomes really, really important. And you're actually going to learn a lot about the heart then. But right now, it's a good start. Also, remember how the blood goes from the arteries to the arterioles to the capillaries to the venules to the veins and back to the heart and then to the arteries. So there's a couple circulations here. They're best practiced if you say it out loud. You'll notice in the like both the lecture quiz and the lab quiz. Here, in particular, with the lecture quiz, I say I gave you a little more time for this quiz than usual to give you time to remember the circulation of the blood through the heart and the blood vessels. Practice this. Say it out loud. Let everybody think you're goofy for talking to yourself. Practice that out loud. Circulation of the blood through the heart and the blood vessels. Okay, it'll help you with a lot of the questions, even though I don't just say state the circulation of the heart. There's a lot of questions that if you knew that, you would do just fine. So good luck this week. I think the heart and the blood vessels is really fun. It's something that a lot of people will need to know about because the heart's one of those big things we can actually fix. We have a lot of ways to fix the heart medically. So um, good luck this week. You guys take care and let me know if you have any issues.